Hey you guys, how are you doing today? I, for one, hope you're doing freaking fantastic. I'm doing pretty good myself, and I was just scrolling through Trendmood and I was seeing a lot of new makeup launches, so you know what time it is. Roast or toast time, which is my version of the anti-haul wish list, and I want to talk about this. Gwen Stefani is coming out with new makeup. There's a bunch of new drugstore products. There's a new Natasha Denona palette. There's a bunch of new indie brands that are launching makeup, and let's talk about it. Let's see what's on my wish list for this year and what is not. I mean, not for the whole year, but for the moment of time, of which is now. And going into this year, I am trying to be very cautious and conscious of my purchases and really only getting things that I'm truly excited about and I feel like I need in my makeup collection, or that you guys really want to see me review and test out. I also have an indie brand, like a small indie brand goal that I'm trying to hit this year, where every month I feature a new one. So far in the month of January, I did the Blend Bunnies Dollhouse palette. This last month of February, I did the Cara Beauty, which you can find at TJ Maxx and Marshalls oftentimes. I am still working on one more palette find for that, and then I'm going to do like a second video featuring them. And then for March, I have a Glisten Cosmetics order on the way, which is the Cow palette. I'm so freaking excited. I didn't even know about it when it first came out. I didn't know about the brand or anything. So this is the third relaunch of this clay drop collab palette thingy. They're not gel. Let me slow down. Hang on, reel in, and I'm too excited. They are water activated liners, okay? And I'm so excited to try it. I had to hold out for this Cow palette. I almost ordered when they were doing a Black Friday deal, but I was like, no, I really want that palette. So why like double up on things? Because pretty much the color story is what I wanted anyways. So yeah, anyways, that'll be March. But right now, I want to talk about the things, of course, that are currently launching, about to launch, yada yada, because we got to discuss and we got to weed out through this. And oftentimes this helps me to second guess my purchases by talking through it, and I talk myself out of them, which is sometimes what we need, right? We need to be talked down a little bit. So anyways, if you're new to my channel, somehow, magically, hi, welcome. My name is ashleyellix. I post about all things beauty here on the tube. I love doing little makeup reviews for you guys of things that I'm really excited about. I talked about all the things that I've been doing, as well as like brand deep dives, behind the scenes, things like that. You can subscribe if you want to see more, and you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're not yet. I'm at ashleyellix, and I do more silly memes and funny reels and things like that over there. But let's get to it, okay? If you're just as excited as me, then go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below what your favorite new launch is, or what you're most excited about, and let's go, boo, okay? Boop! I think that was a long intro, but you know what? I don't care. I wanted to talk. I wanted to chat. I wanted to hang out with you guys. I need to do a live video soon too. So let me know what days of the week. I'm asking you guys like a million questions. I'm sorry, but I just want to talk. I'll do a poll over on my YouTube of like, you know, what days live is good. I haven't gone live in a while. Okay, so let's get into let's talk about Gwen Stefani first. Okay, so I saw that Gwen Stefani is coming out with the new makeup line for her, and I have to say, packaging, it's totally a mood. It's total Gwen Stefani. My best friend Liz said it best. Honestly, she DM'd me right when I was posting about it on my stories, and she like literally took the words out of my mouth, which is what best friends tend to do. Like, we have two minds, we think alike a lot. But she said her and Lady Gaga are like the ones that I would expect to see makeup launches from, a makeup brand from. And we all know what happened with Lady Gaga's. It definitely fell flat, at least for me. So Gwen Stefani, I was a little bit hesitant when it was announced that she was releasing, but when we see the packaging now, I actually think it's very much on trend with like her lamb time, the lamb, like Rocksteady almost type of vibe, or after Rocksteady. I don't remember, but it just looks like Gwen Stefani a little bit more mature, and I really think that it is beautiful. It's the lipsticks for me, honestly. I think the packaging is pretty. I really like that it looks like the lipsticks are the same shade, but one formula is a satin and one formula is a matte, and I really love that. How have brands not done that before? This looks like that statement red shade that she just rocks, and it looks so beautiful. So I probably will be picking up one of those, if not both, to test out. Honestly, for me though, the eyeshadow palettes, while the packaging looks really cool, the color story for me is just a little too bland, a little too basic. I think if you need that in your collection, if you don't have like a good standard neutral palette, I think that it's lovely and it's beautiful, and don't feel like, oh, well, everybody's saying it's too boring. It's not that it's boring. It's that I have a million shadows of it. Maybe I should say that. So for me, like, no, but it's on brand for Gwen Stefani. I never see her in eyeshadow. So I see a big winged liner and I see a red lip. So this makes sense, you know? So if you need a good neutral palette, hopefully the formula lives up to what we would expect. I don't know what prices are and everything yet. Oh no, yes we do. What am I talking about? It's right here on Trendmood. It is, oh, $28, $28 for a quad. The shades just look a little bit dull in the picture, so we'll have to see how reviews are, but yeah. And then there are some liners, there's some brow products. I don't like the shape of that brow product at all. I don't want that. I like micro fine point tipped brow products. The liners are just So for me, like the lipsticks, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do, and I've done for a while. I don't get full collections when they release. I just curate my collection. So right now the lipsticks are just what's striking me, and that is a toast to the lipstick, a little bit of a roast to everything else, because it's just like, I don't know. It's like if you need a basic eyeshadow palette and you want it to be Gwen Stefani, there you go. So Danessa Myricks, this is a toast. Yummy Skin Glow Serum and Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I'm super intrigued. If you're not following Danessa Myricks yet on Instagram, you need to, because those videos are so beautiful. You can see her products in action and they look stunning. She is still considered a small indie brand, even though she's sold at Sephora now. I mean, she's not really small anymore. I feel like she's definitely growing. She's gained a lot of steam, which is so exciting. She is a makeup artist. She's really involved, I think, in curating these products and making them look good. And so I'm very excited for this foundation. I definitely want to get my hands on the foundation. I'm not so interested in the Skin Glow Serum just because I have so many products like that, and I love my Glow Lust by Auric, so I don't know how it could be better than that. And I only need so many. I think I have like 3 or 4 glowy serum-y type of, you know, highlight products, and for me, I just don't need that, but the option's there if you like it. That foundation though says it's medium coverage, buildable, has 26 shades with 4 different undertones, which is great, hyaluronic acid. So it seems like for my dry skin, this is gonna be real good. So let me know what you think about that one if you're interested in it. It says it's available March 8th on their website and on Sephora, which is nice. Keep in mind, Sephora is doing their spring sale event I think in April, so I might wait. Actually, I probably will. Unless you guys really want to see a review ASAP, I'll probably wait so I can get my 15% off. There's like a tier level that the Sephora like VIB sale thing is, depending on what section you're in. I'm in VIB, so I think it's like 15% off. So I'll probably hold out and I'll put that on my list. Natasha Denona has the pastel eyeshadow palette that is launching, has 15 shades coming soon to US and other retailers, so probably Sephora, maybe Beautylish. It says it's available now in Europe. How much is this one? Because that really determines my interest level in any Natasha Denona palette. I personally cannot justify the $120 something ones. I like when she does the 65 because that's more like Huda Beauty prices. I can't find which one it is, but regardless of the price, for me, I don't like pastels. Eyeshadows. I don't like pastel eyeshadows. I just feel like I look too washed out with any of them, and I've tried different levels of pigmentation, I've tried different techniques, they're just not my kind of vibe. And even the like pictures, they look cool, but it's just, I love the 80s, okay? But this is like a little too 80s for me. I mean, I don't know what it is about pastels, because I would do a look like this to have some fun and play around with like more intense colors, but when it comes to the pastel, I just can't vibe with it. But I know a lot of people love it, and it's a Natasha Denona formula, so I expect it to be really good. Is it gonna live up to that expectation? I don't know. And I won't know, because I'm not gonna get it just because I don't like pastels. But that doesn't mean you don't, and you might want it. I think if I liked pastels, I'd go for this because it's Natasha Denona. But there seems to be a lot of shimmers in there, which has been done a million times too. But that yellow shimmer does look really pretty. Okay, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, because for $65, I'm not getting something that I don't like. NYX has a new, NYX is, I'm like, I want them to do better. They've been kind of lackluster for a while now. They made this big deal about these new Line Loud lip liners. Maybe they're really good. I see a lot of neutrals, but they're lip liners at the end of the day, and they have so many liners. It's kind of like, oh, okay, here's another lip liner to add to your giant stand of lip liners in Ulta and Walmart and wherever they're sold now. So I'm not gonna be running out to get that. I have been experimenting with that newer concealer, the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer, and I do like it. I just have to apply it. I'm playing around with how I apply. I like how it looks. I just have to play around with how I'm playing. I actually used the concealer under my eyes today, and I think I need a tiny bit more coverage for the look that I'm going for, but it still looks nice. It looks healthy. I like it for my more natural days, you know? Okay, this is probably old news now because we know how Colourpop is. When was this? 6 days ago. 6 days ago, Colourpop announced that, or launched the Star Wars collab, which we saw coming because they did the Yoda palettes twice. The Yoda palettes to me were a little redundant. I love me my baby Yoda, but like, come on, Grogu. We gotta give a little bit of variety. And then they came out with the Star Wars palette. You guys, what is going on with Colourpop? Is it just me, or almost all the recent launches have just looked so muted and toned down and unpigmented, borderline ashy? I don't know if it's the photography that they're using or the settings on their cameras or the settings on their Instagram posts. Everything's been looking really dull and I don't get it. I don't know if maybe they're like, well, we've done all the pigmentation, we've done all the products, now we need to like do something else. But I don't like that. They like reduce the saturation in the colors, or it's just the pictures, because this Darth Vader palette, I feel like could be richer. I feel like it could be deeper. I don't really understand. It's Darth Vader. Like, I don't know. The swatches look better, but I'm still not like sold on that. So it's a pass for me. I do love Colourpop eyeshadows usually, but just like the last few months, tell me if I'm wrong, or tell me if you've noticed that same thing. Like, Colourpop, where's the pop? Where's the pigment? What's happening? Who are you anymore? Do I even know you anymore? Okay, let's talk about Hindish for a second. It is a newer brand to the market. I believe it might be a small indie brand. I just have to say, my girl Kim Croft over on Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel too, she pointed this out on her stories, how horrid these swatches are. Like, this palette looked fine before, and then they came out with these swatches on the arm, which are like literal copies and pastes of the palette put on the arms. And it looks so bad that I don't want anything to do with it now. It makes me so mad. It's like lazy 101. I don't know what the Hindish is, the brand. I don't know anything about it, but that just irritates me to my core. I don't understand. Like, we know nothing about this. And I know it's like an ombre shadow, so maybe it's hard to swatch, but figure it out. There's a way, okay? There would be a way to do it as a real life swatch, and I just needed to say that that is a roast. That makes me mad. I don't want anything to do with it, but the concept would have been really cool. Okay, am I going too hard? I don't know. I don't think so, because I don't like deceptive marketing, okay? Right, we saw this in Target the other day. Makeup Revolution collabed with Lion King, and I took you guys along a little shop with me. You can check out that video, I'll link down below if you missed it, but it's all in Target already. And for me, I did pick up something. I picked up the eyeliner trio called the Three Best Friends, and anybody think of the Hangover song with that? I haven't tried it yet. I haven't done that video yet. I swatched it. I didn't like them, but we'll see when it comes to actually using them. I feel like they're almost more eyeshadow sticks. The rest of the collab, it's just a little much for me. It's just like a lot going on, and it kind of stresses me out to look like, so I don't need that in my collection at all. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they could have made it better, but at the end of the day, Revolution comes out with so many products, so many collabs. I just am not interested. I think that the eyeshadow formula, I've heard nothing but bad things about. Let me know down in the comments below. Are there any Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes that you think are like really top notch, really good? Because sooner or later, I need to try it myself. I just have not heard any good things, so I just don't want to spend my money on it, you know? Okay, Kiko Milano. I am so excited to pick up some of these pieces. I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I really want to try some of them out for you guys. I really enjoyed last summer's collection. Now I forget what it was called. Dolce Vita? Does that sound right? I think so. This is called the Blossoming Beauty Collection. I'm just trying to figure out which products that I want. They have a pressed rose in the palettes, which looks so pretty, and I'm such a sucker for that kind of texture, and it just looks so nice. So I'll probably pick up a couple pieces and try them out for you guys. Let me know what you think about that. Can we talk about Jeffree Star's thing for like a second? I know I don't buy him anymore. I don't support him. I don't talk about his products anymore, but this was stupid, okay? He came out with a skincare line, so I just have to roast it for a second. Do you remember when like he used to be like, I'm so unique and so different, and like you'll never see repeats of it. My stuff's always gonna look different. Tell me that doesn't look like Kylie skincare. How does that not look like Kylie skin? Where is the uniqueness? Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's all I want to say about that. Moving on. Lamplight came out with the Hershey's Kiss collab collection. People were kind of going crazy for this. I honestly don't see the appeal. So this is a total roast for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're into it, that's cool. That's you do you. I don't like it. The shape of that palette stresses me out. I'm like, where am I going to fit that in my collection? I don't want to display it either. I guess I'm not like super obsessed with Hershey Kisses enough to enjoy it. I don't like that shape. Am I the only one that gets stressed out looking at that shape? Like, it kind of looks like what I would see like in Walmart or Target like during the holidays for like a kid's little cute makeup collection. You know, I know the pigments are going to be really good and the shadow formula I'm sure is going to be amazing, but that's just like the look of them, you know? You might be wondering if I'm going to do an Odin's Eye Angelica collab review. Well, I was going to, and then I never kind of got around to ordering it, so I feel kind of bad. It looks really pretty. I do love the greens. I honestly was going to get it, and then I was putting it off, and then I didn't get it, and now I don't know. Should I still get it to try out? I've never tried Odin's Eye before. This was going to be the time to try it, and then I didn't. So I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Very up in the air. Let me know if you got it, and if you did already receive it, what do you think about it? Okay, and lastly, for indie brands, small indie brands, I got a confession to make. I really want to get some of those multi-chrome shadows, and I talked about this briefly in a recent video, but I'm overwhelmed. There have even been like more launches since, and I'm kind of feeling like there's so many multi-chromes to choose from that I don't know what to pick. So I don't know. I have nothing to roast or toast with that. I want it all, but I don't. But like, I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to pick and I don't know what to do. And I know you guys have been making recommendations and thank you so much, but I'm still so overwhelmed and I just don't know. Help me. There's been a lot of recent drugstore launches, and the ones that I wanted, I have done videos of like shop with me and stuff. So I'll link those down below. There's been some recent launches from e.l.f. like the glossy. It's a gloppy lip stain. Some products are like that, but no, this is called the Glossy Lip Stain. So I got that one. I got a couple brow products and some new stuff from CoverGirl, things like that. So check out those videos. All right, you guys, so that is it for my roast or toast video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and talking about some makeup. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok for some extended content. But I gotta go. I'm getting silly. I'm getting weird. Second video I filmed today. Okay, and you know how I get. I will see you guys later though, okay? Bye.